Good morning, my loving Tiffany Thinks family. How are you all? Today is the day of the scan. So we've got blood test first, then we've got the MRI scan, and then the CT scan. I am dreading the MRI scan because I've talked about this. Anytime I have an MRI scan, I talk about it. I really don't like being in that machine. You feel really kind of suffocated, and it's actually for a long time as well. It's not, CT scan is about 10 minutes, but the MRI scan, sorry if you can hear that noise, that's just Matt. But we basically got a footstool from Next, and we ordered it in December. It finally came through yesterday, and we set it up, and now we think we don't like it. I'll show you, let me show you. This is the footstool that we got. It's quite big, and I don't like the colour of it as well. And also, can you see, I don't know, I think there's something about it that I'm just not in love with it. I really like space. I like the idea of having a footstool, just so that when we're watching TV, we can put our feet up. But I think with the space that we've got, when we've got the footstool here, it takes up quite a lot. I just feel like as soon as you come in, the first thing you look at is the footstool. But I don't know if it's because we've never had it and now we've got it. I don't know. We set it up yesterday and we tried it out yesterday as well to see what it's like, but it very much feels like a bed, like a sofa bed. It is really nice and relaxing, to be honest, but I think we need something maybe smaller, or I don't know, I don't even like the colour of it. It doesn't match anything that we've got here. I was saying to Matt, if we wanted to kind of lie down on the sofa, we might as well just go into bed, you know? I don't know. I was saying this to him yesterday because it really felt like we were really lying down. So we are going to return it. I'm putting on a little bit of E45 just for... Do you know what? I'm going to also put on an eye mask. I've been really loving putting on eye masks in the morning, so I'm just going to leave this area. It's such a beautiful day today. I've opened up all the windows just to get some fresh air in. You know, growing up, Amma used to do that when we were younger. She would always wake up and open all the blinds and curtains and open all the windows. And I remember my sister and I, we would be like, stop it, let us sleep, why are you doing this, like leave it, it's cold. But now, yeah, as soon as I wake up, I do exactly that. I wake up, no matter, even if Matt's in bed, I'll quickly just open the blinds slightly, the shutters slightly, and I'll open the window just to get the fresh air in. You know what, I feel like we've always got something going on, haven't we, with basically under our cabinet, under one of the bathroom's cabinet, would you say the pipe? One of the pipes kind of got this condensation wet patch, and now we need to get the builder back in because he's the one that fitted it, so we're trying to get hold of him. This is boring stuff, isn't it? But I feel like every time there's something going on, like we need to fix this and we need to fix that, and yeah, we'll sort it out. It's a good problem to have, you know? It's actually okay. I just keep thinking, you know, with builders and some people, once they finish their job, they don't want to kind of come back. So it's hard to kind of get hold of them again. Not everyone, but just we've been having a bit of an experience. Oh, that feels so good. I'm going to leave it on for about 15 minutes while I make breakfast. I haven't done any meditation this morning, but I think I don't need to because I'm going to pop into church. Oh yeah, I was talking about the MRI, wasn't I, before I showed you the footstool. But basically, do you know what, I'll talk to you when I don't look like this because I can't even take myself seriously. I can see myself in the little viewfinder at the top of the camera, and yeah, we can't have a conversation whilst I've got this on. Right, for breakfast we are going to have hash browns and eggs. It's going to be super easy, super quick. Only reason is because after a certain point, I'm not allowed to eat, right? Because of the scans. So I'm going to eat now. Last time, do you know what happened? I left it too late, and I checked the time and I wasn't able to eat. And I was so grumpy the whole time, just because I was so hungry. I was just like, I remember saying to Matt, because I was really upset that I hadn't eaten in time and being really late with things. So I'm going to get breakfast now, and then I can just, because it is still quite late, it's 10:15. So if I eat now, my scan is at, well, my blood test is at 4 and my scan is at 4:30. So if I eat now, it's perfect timing. Hash browns in the air fryer. I always have ketchup with my breakfast. Matt always has brown HP sauce. What do you have? Red sauce or brown sauce? I've never heard anyone call it red sauce and brown sauce. It's because of Matt. He always says,
really?
Oh, yeah, I've always heard of ketchup and HP sauce. But Matt says, do you want the red or the brown? And I'm like,
if it's going to be any good.
no, it's good. Because what we did is we did a single shot rather than a double, so that we could have it together. Because, you know, it's so nice having a coffee machine. It's honestly such a nice feature to have, right? But you can only make one coffee per time. Unless you do a single shot, you can only have one. And then by the time I make another one, or Matt makes another one, the person's usually finished drinking it. That's good. I just realised I need to take all my jewellery off. I'll do that after breakfast. This has become my favourite. It's a hoop, but it's like 3-in-1. I'll show you. Let me show you now.
What's that?
I'm just showing them my earrings. Look, how lovely is that? I don't know if you can see it, but it's like 3-in-1 and it's got little diamonds on it. Stunning. Oh my gosh, he's won already. Time is flying by, isn't it? I can't believe that. That's crazy to me because we just saw him and he was born. Crazy times. How's breakfast?
Yummy.
Yummy? Let's try it. We haven't had hash browns in a while, have we?
I know.
Cheers.
Oh, that's actually
Coffee's
nice.
nice,
Did you try
isn't
it?
it? Yeah, I did.
Studying?
Right.
Maybe as well.
Yeah, good idea. I only have one as a treat, but not all the time. I honestly don't have that all the time.
Hear that? These Chucky's coffees are best placed in a cool, dry place away from flamingos.
We're talking about my favourite chocolates, and it's I've talked about it for years, haven't I? Monty Bajongles. Do you remember? I used to always talk about it. If you watched one of my vlogs, I bought a whole box from Sainsbury's, and I was telling Matt I was umming and ahhing whether I should buy it or not, because do I really need it or do I not? And then I ended up just getting it because I thought whenever I'd have a coffee, I'll have a Monty Bajongle. Matt's having one. What do you think?
Not as good as M&S, genuinely.
Really? Matt
for me, yeah.
So I get the truffles from M&S, and I get these. These are my two absolute favourite chocolates. Matt said, which one do you like if he was to buy me chocolates? I said, get me the Monty Bajongles. He's had one and he said the M&S one is better. The M&S one is a little bit harder. It's got a harder shell. Have you noticed? This one's just soft the whole way through, so it melts in your mouth. This is perfect. Honestly, it's individually packed, individually packaged. Yeah, individually packaged. Why can't I speak? It's individually packed up, and so I just think it's just a right treat. I had one today because I thought, you know what, it's scan day, that means I'm allowed a little treat. So that was my treat. Let's take all my jewellery off now. I was saying to Matt as well, we were just talking, if the scan was first thing in the morning, that would have been better, because now we're kind of just waiting around to go to the hospital, and we have to make sure we don't miss traffic. but it's constantly on your mind. But the only good thing is, darling, we can have a chilled time now. Whereas if it was first thing in the morning, we would be rushing around. There's pros and cons. Ideally, I think I would like it in the morning so that I can leave the hospital, because it's going to take a few hours because we've got blood test, MRI and CT, so it's not going to be a quick time. But I remember before, sometimes they would give me 2 appointments, one for the CT scan and one for the MRI scan, and I'd be like, oh no, it's over 2 days. But this is good because it's all in one day. We get it done. We get results in about 2.5 weeks. Yeah. Dan, do you remember you got me this? What was it for again?
Was it your birthday?
Was it a birthday? Well, like my 29th. Because I don't think it's my 30th. I think it was my 29th. 31st.
We went to Paris.
Aww. Paris. Paris. Get ready for the day. It's a beautiful day. Let's go for a walk. I took the day off yesterday from vlogging because I just wanted to take some time, just read my book. Matt is watching Traitors. I spoke about this on Instagram, and I said when I watched Traitors, I watched it all in one day, whereas Matt, he's still watching it, so I'm kind of waiting for him to finish. He does like an episode or 2 a day. I don't know how he's got that much self-control. So I'm thinking once he's done, then I'm gonna watch season 2 with him, and hopefully I actually wait for him and watch it with him, because it is a nice show to watch with someone. It's just I have 0 self-control, but I haven't started season 2. The only issue is when I start it, I just have to watch the whole thing. I can't, I'm not patient enough. Whereas Matt, he would watch, like, it will end on a cliffhanger and he will turn it off and go to sleep. And I'm like, how are you sleeping? Like, don't you want to watch the second episode? He'd be like, nah, I'll watch it the next day. Crazy. That is real self-control there. I'm gonna put on a little bit of makeup just to kind of wake myself up and just feel a bit put together. Bye, love you, bye. That's all packaged up. Right, we've decided actually the footstool is definitely going. We were umming and ahhing and we were trying to move it around and see if it works. We've decided it's going back, so we're gonna go and return that. Should we do that before the hospital? Yeah, if we have time. I'm gonna take a ginger shot. I'm gonna have this now and then I'm not gonna have anything after this. Oh, have the rest, darling.
No, you have that.
No, you have. It's good for you.
It's good for you.
It's good for you. I've had half and given the rest to Matt. Matt's packaged this all up again. So the one we got was the medium. This is the one, if you're wondering. But yeah, we're going to return this today. It's just nice so we can get rid of this big chunky box. Amma spoke to us and she was like, text me when you know anything. And I said, Amma, today's not results day. It's just the scan. And you know Amma, you know what she's like. She always wants to kind of come to these appointments, but I didn't want her to take time off just for these scans. I said, don't worry. It just happened where Matt had a day off today. Otherwise I would have just gone on my own. I don't think, thing is, Amma doesn't like when I go to the hospital on my own. But you know what, it actually worked out because Matt had the day off today. It's not that he had to take time off. Or Amma would feel really upset right now because she would be thinking about me a lot, but she feels calm because Matt's with me. But I said to her, this time I feel so different. I haven't really been stressing. You know, normally I'm quite anxious and I won't be able to sleep and I'll be thinking about it. It hasn't been like that this time. I actually slept really well yesterday. I slept early and I got up once to use the bathroom, and then I went straight back to sleep. I didn't even stress, I didn't even think about it. I think it's because I'm trying so hard to kind of change my mindset and not kind of think negatively and not think, oh, what if this happens and what if that. It's all out of my control, right? So I have been different this time, so hoping everything's okay. And I kind of said that to Amma as well. I said, Amma, I have a good feeling and I haven't been worrying. I think she thinks I'm here thinking about it, worrying and crying, and I said I'm not, definitely not like that this time. I'm eating and I'm sleeping and I feel good. And I think with Amma, she knows when I'm not 100%. I think because she's my mum and she knows me, if I'm not 100%, she will figure it out just by my voice. She'll know if something's wrong. Whereas this time, she knows I'm genuinely feeling okay about it, and I'm not anxious and I'm not worried, and I'm trusting God, and it's all out of my control, you know? Everything is out of my control. We don't get any results straight away, so I'm not gonna worry about it at all.
Good.
Matt's friend, he's a plumber, if you're wondering, because Matt is a bit sad about this pipe thing under the bathroom. So Matt's friend is a plumber, so he's coming to check it out later on, which is good because that's going to put your mind at ease, isn't it? Why is it bad? Is it?
It's been in the fridge. Get rid of it.
Alright, yeah, especially if water's gone in, yeah. I'll show you. Should I show you? I don't think anyone cares.
Nah.
It's not something that anyone will care for at all, but I'll show you the cabinet. So basically, in this cabinet, there's water coming out, so from one of the pipes. So hopefully Matt's friend can kind of figure out why that's happening. Also, sorry, I had, I think, a bit of food in my teeth, so if you saw that, don't worry about it, it's gone now.
Ginger.
Very gingery. Matt just took I left him a little bit of the ginger shot, and he just had it now, and he said, oop. I feel like if you have a ginger shot, and if you don't go oop, then it's not right. You have to go when you have it. Otherwise, it's not a good one. It's a little bit later. We're popping into Amma's place because we're early. To be honest, we're very, very early. So we're gonna go and stay at Amma's just for a little while, stay there, and I need to get a few bits anyways from there, so it'll be good to stop over. Amma's not there, but I might leave her a little note or something, so when she finishes work, she can come home and read that note. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have a little nap. I was going to read my book on the sofa, but I'm thinking I just want to close my eyes, and I think I can have a 20-minute nap or a 10-minute nap, and then Matt said he'll wake me up and then we can go to the hospital. Matt's here. We are thinking of going to
30 minutes.
Trying to figure out whether we should go to Next, drop off the little footstool now because it's in the car, so we might as well go drop it off and then go straight to the hospital.
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah, we've got time.
Where's Pearly?
Pearly Way? It's kind of en route, isn't it?
Cool.
No, that's the other way. Finally we got a call from the builder, the guy that fixed our bathrooms for us ages ago. So he gave us a call and he said he can come and tighten it up. He was going to come today, but we said we're not going to be home till really, really late. So he's going to come next week to sort that out. That's definitely put Matt's mind at risk because he's been thinking about it for a while, and we just thought it's kind of like condensation and it will go, but where it wasn't happening in the other bathroom and it's happening in this one, so it didn't make sense. So it's good we checked up on it. Well, not me, Matt. I was just ignoring it. I thought, oh, don't worry, it will pass, but it's better to get it sorted now than leave it and then it get worse. I guess that's with everything, isn't it? Can't just brush it aside, but I just didn't really care about this bathroom pipe at all, but at least it's getting sorted. No one cares about this bathroom pipe. Why am I telling you? I didn't actually have time to nap, but that's okay. We're gonna go now. I wrote a little note for Amma. Do you know how I signed it off, darling?
What?
I said, bloody bloody blah, hope you had a lovely day, bloody bloody blah, I love you. Kiss, kiss, kiss from your favourite daughter.
Oh.
If I said that to my sister would be like, no, I'm the favourite daughter. No, I'm the favourite daughter. Matt added his name right at the bottom as well, so that's both of us on there. Amma will be happy to see that when she comes home from work. She'll be so shocked that her jaw will drop.
Yeah.
Don't you remember this? I hop into the coffee shop and then my jaw drop and shock. You can see there that the footstool's right there, ready to be returned. Also, I forgot to say, I'm wearing the We Got This t-shirt, so if you want one, there's a link down in the description box. I always say, whenever we go to the hospital, we've got to wear the We Got This merch. I am so snoozy, I don't know what it is, but I was saying to Matt, I'm glad I'm feeling this way because hopefully when I get into the MRI machine, I'll just kind of doze off. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Don't know why I feel sleepy because I slept really well last night. Maybe it's because I haven't had enough food, maybe, that I'm feeling a bit meh. My auntie said to come to hers after because she's cooked us dinner. I did my makeup, but I feel like it's all faded off because I've been kind of touching my face and sleeping like this and lying on the sofa, so I feel like everything's faded off. Let me see what it's looking like in the mirror. It's okay. I'm so happy that the scans are happening. Oh, right, just broke this clip. That's not good. I'm happy that the scan is happening today because once this is done, then we get the results and we can just enjoy April, I'm guessing, because we don't get results till end of March. I still don't feel anxious, I feel fine. I'm dreading the MRI, honestly, I'm dreading it. You know, with the CT scan, you've got a lot more space and it's really quick, whereas MRI, I think it's because, do you remember when I vomited in there and you know when you're in the machine, they ask you if you want to listen to music, and in the moment I would say yeah, put on a radio, Radio 1 or anything, Kiss FM, Capital, whatever. But then after a while I feel the noise is too loud, so I'm not sure whether I want to listen to music or just be in silence with my like ear cancelling little things that they give you. I don't really want to listen to music, but then I don't like the sound of the machine that goes rah, 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 rah. It's okay. Literally, it's actually okay because it needs to be done. What can I do? It actually needs to be done. MRI and the CT, they're both very important. So, and I'm grateful. Like, I need to remind myself, it's a horrible kind of 1 hour in there, but it gives the doctors so much information and it needs to be done, you know. And where I'm having regular eye tests, where I'm having regular checkups, it's just good because things get picked up a lot earlier, and if anything needs to happen, I'm just praying everything's okay. Yep, it looks like he could return it. Did they take it?
Yeah.
Were they happy?
I wouldn't say they were happy, but it was good. It was a good customer experience, I would say.
Yeah, they're really good, aren't they? Look, they're renovating. Right, blood test, CT scan, MRI scan, tick, tick, tick. Basically, Matt was at a junction and someone put a middle finger up at him. And we could not stop laughing. We were laughing so much for about 10 minutes. We couldn't believe that had happened. The person actually slowed down and put their middle finger up.
Quite aggressive as well.
Very aggressive behaviour. It's at 4 o'clock. You've not done. Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. Matt hasn't been here to the Oak Centre, the new area at the hospital, because before it was kind of at the front. Do you remember?
There's no sign.
Yeah, because of this, there's soundproof. This is all soundproof, so it's
There's
just
no
really
sign.
quiet. Yeah, there's no echoing, nothing.
That's mad.
I know. This is kind of where I volunteer, this area. We're here to have the blood test done first. So once that's done, then we'll move over to the CT department and then the MRI. I took the mask off because no one else is here. It's quite quiet. I think where it's later on in the day, it's quite quiet, but it's quite nice as well. My blood test?
Yes.
Yeah, Tiffany. Blood test done. MRI time. Tick, tick, tick. Hiya, I've got an appointment for an MRI scan. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
I forgot. I'm wearing a bra. I never usually wear a bra when I have a scan done, but I completely forgot, so I'm going to take it off in here, in this little changing room, and then just put everything in the locker. Oh, blood test done. All ready. MRI time. All done. MRI scan is done. I'm just taking my bits out. My vision is so blurry because, you know, the Buscopan, so vision is blurry. I'm just happy that the scan is finished and we're onto the CT scan now. I'm gonna keep my bra off. I'll just keep it in my pocket. Hold on. Lip balm. I'm going to have the CT scan done, but I need to get the cannula. Waiting in the CT, in the CT seating area, in the CT scan area. All done. It's dark outside now, look. I guess we did come in at 4 o'clock. Look, Matt got a sandwich and he's left half for me. That's pure love right there.
Would that not have been buying a second sandwich for you?
No, half is perfect. We've left the hospital now. We're going to pop into my aunt's house. I'm going to eat this. At my aunt's house, and she's cooked up a lot.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
we look horrendous in that.
Yes, because it's the baby.
Okay, be real.
So you might be able to do it by yourself? Yeah.
Okay, you thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up.
Right, okay, Shakespeare, tell us what you made.
So it's salmon and sweet potato masala curry,
Nice, it smells good.
veg and rice and broccoli.
Yummy, 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 yummy. Thank you so much, I'm so hungry. We're at home now and I am so tired. Honestly, I don't know why, all day I felt really sleepy. I'm not entirely sure why, but I know tonight I'm gonna have the best sleep. We've got home, we had really nice dinner at my auntie's. She did this kind of salmon, sweet potato curry, like a Thai curry, and it just reminded me we need to eat more salmon. We keep eating chicken and halloumi, but we need to kind of eat more fish. So need to sort that out. I'm gonna take these sticky things off. So this was when I had the cannula for the CT scan. I'm not gonna show you that just because there's a bit of blood on there. And then this was the blood test. Yeah, that's for the blood test. And then I've got one in here. Where is it gone? Oh, maybe it came off. Oh no, it's at the back here. It kind of just came off. That was for the Buscopan for the MRI scan. So usually what happens is you have the CT scan first and then they give you a cannula, then you go and have a blood test done and MRI. But I think the orders got a bit juggled up because I needed a cannula and a blood test, but I don't know if that even made sense. I also wanted to quickly talk about when I was at the hospital, when Matt and I was there, we bumped into someone that I knew and it was kind of crazy to see him there. He was walking past, so I called his name and I didn't think he was there for himself. You know, sometimes there's people there that go there to donate, there's people there that come with other people, and so I didn't expect him to be there for himself. So we spoke to him and honestly, it was a shock to see that he's going through such an aggressive cancer, and I was in a lot of shock, and I'm thinking about him, and I was thinking about him. I was telling my auntie and uncle about him as well, and it just shows that this kind of anything can happen to you, and you just have to appreciate each day and just be grateful for what you've got. Sometimes you forget about the things that you have, and I think that's normal because you live your everyday life. Sometimes I think about something and I'll be like, oh no, but then when I go to the hospital or if I see someone and they're going through a tough time, it puts things into perspective, doesn't it? So I just wanted to say that to you, just because if you are worried about something or something, you're not happy about something, just try and focus on the things that are good in your life, because that will get you through the day. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna go. I'm so tired and I've been talking a lot, haven't I? I love you so much. Thank you for all your support and your love and just watching these videos. It honestly means a lot. My Instagram, Facebook and TikTok is Tiffany Thinks. If you want to follow my book club book page, it's Tiffany Thinks at Tiffany Thinks Book Club on Instagram. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and join my loving Tiffany Thinks family. I think I said that already. Good night.